Hi, this is Robert Estrin here at livingpianos.com, and today's show is a really intrinsically important show for a wide range of people and careers, and it's applicable to almost everything. The subject today is letting go of ego in your music. Now, what do I mean by that? Because in order to play a public performance, for example, you have to have a great deal of confidence. So I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about preparing a great deal and then having the confidence to go out in front of people and do your best. That's important, as long as it's reality-based. Obviously, if you aren't prepared and you expect wonderful things to magically happen, then you're somewhat delusional. But having confidence and going in there with the right attitude that no one's going to get hurt, and here the ego enters into it to some extent, which is it's not all about you. And that's what we're talking about today. Because ultimately, when you perform, you want to be able to let go of how people are thinking and feeling about you, which seems kind of contradictory. You're in front of people, you're performing. But this isn't just for performing. This is composing. Trying to compose, for example, music that you think people want to hear. Like, for example, you hear something that's popular, that's getting a lot of playlists, and you're thinking, wait, maybe I should compose something like that. And this is really not the honest approach. You want to have personal conviction for what you do. And if you let go of the id and just be one with the music, you will actually reach a much deeper level. Now, where this is perhaps most challenging is not in composing, where you have time to go over the score again and again and decide to burn it if it's not an honest expression. Or even performing, where at least you get a chance to refine the performance again and again and have a pretty good idea of what's going to come out at your performance. But in improvisation, where you really let go, that is a time that I find personally is the most intrinsically challenging in order to be honest in expression. Because it's so hard not to have that part looking down on you going, hey, is that cool? Are people going to like that? And I must say that it is necessary to have kind of the two brains, the brain that's doing and the brain that's watching. One example of that is in a live performance when you make sure you're getting excited, you're in front of an audience, things are going great, and you're taking a really fast tempo, maybe faster than you've taken before. You have to have that other part looking down on you in kind of a motherly or a fatherly way, saying, be careful, Bob. Don't get carried away. Keep it under control, even though it's exciting. And there always is that duality. But what I'm talking about is something not about watching over yourself in a caring way, but in an egotistical way, in a way that, oh, am I showing how cool I am? Are those changes sophisticated enough to impress somebody? Are people going to be impressed with my technique? Maybe I should take this faster so people think I'm great. That is dangerous thought because it alienates the audience. Audiences don't care how good you are. They just want to feel what you're feeling. And if you're just feeling it's all about you, then they're not going to get the sense that you care about them. So I'm going to try to play an improvisation off the cuff, no preconceived notions, totally raw. I have no idea what it's going to be, and it is a little scary. It is like being emotionally naked, and I hope I can keep the internal chatter at bay and just give you an honest expression of what I'm feeling, wherever it takes me. And I don't know where that will be until I play and get into it. So here we go. And this is all about getting rid of the ego in your music. Let's see if I can achieve some sense of that here right now for you. know, it's a funny thing. I play free-form improvisations all the time, and it's so much easier to do them when not being put on the spot. I think I got some nice things there. I wish that everything I played was recorded, because some of them are different and exciting that I'd love to share with you. But I'll do more of these for you, because you never know what will come out. But the message today is to try to let go of that ego and play from the heart without worrying about how you're being judged. And this goes for everything you do, whether it's writing, painting, even talking to people in conversation. It's not about showing off and showing how great you are. It's about listening to people and trying to reach people, because that's all we have in this world ultimately, isn't it? I hope this has been inspiring to you. Again, Robert Estrin here at livingpianos.com, your online piano store.